First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate is Lorenzo King, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Lorenzo King.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Kershaw looks in. Here he comes on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22.
And here's Christian Yelich now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at his career totals, Yelich has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
No ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. Wong leads off first with one away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 2-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Daniel Vogelback's next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
St. Louis, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. In there, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. With prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. Now one hit fouled over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, ball.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Yelich gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Ball.
Two balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in next, Manny Pena. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
That's the ball.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
1-0.
Garcia, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit. Chopper foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And there are umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Well behind the play, that's an easy stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
So now here is Nolan Arenado looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Correa, left field and carrying well. Adios, pelota. Correa with a two-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Batting in, the catcher, Wilson.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifetime versus this arm is just 1 for 6. 3 runs already home here. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. High and deep down the left field line. Another 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So here is Clayton Kershaw. First offering on its way.
It's 0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Arcia into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. The pitch.
Ball.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Corbin Burns. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Now here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Kershaw's only play at first, so it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now that second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball low.
Arcia at third with 2 away. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Christian Yelich would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs. 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Ah!
A high fastball is in there.
Count's full.
And the payoff pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Byron Buxton will be next. The 3-1. this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy
Now
that has
batting,
good wheels
right
off
fielder,
base, and that's
Byron.
just what they did right there. Big
Buxton.
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kane going back at the track. Adios, pelota. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The center fielder, number 27.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
Wow.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Three and 2 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now back, left fielder, Buxton. Oh,
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
1-2.
There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. The 2-2. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive. Garcia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Popped him up. Voigt is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Next to hit is Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side and right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. First pitch on its way. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
This is on the ground over to first. And Voigt will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Rockman.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's one away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Adios, pelota. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His second home run of the game as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The catcher,
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. So Brown, this one fouled off to the left side. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Again, another foul ball. Pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of it now. It's strike 2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Manny.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So one down, no one aboard. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. First offering on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Swing and he pops him up. Arenado just to the left of the mound. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in will be Orlando Arcia. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get two quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here now the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brett Anderson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 25, Brett Anderson.
Now at the plate here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
the box, Byron Buxton. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball. That's down.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count, and the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tatis at third with nobody out. All even now, 2-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Okay, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
7th pitch of the at bat coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Into the box, Mike Trout 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. The ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fielded cleanly. Flip will come to Anderson covering as they get the out at first.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Brewers nothing. Tyrone Taylor will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Ball 3.
Nope. Ball.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Tough pitch
Ball
to
4,
lay off,
take your
but he
base.
did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And that's the first out.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Next to stand in is Colton Wong. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Brewers strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Brent Suter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next to dig in, Nolan Arenado. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 5 for 7. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way.
No, that missed. That's the
Action
ball.
now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Yeehaw!
One out, nobody on. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
Carlos Correa stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Now the pitch. Line hard deep into left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelback. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Vogelback.
Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He grounded out last time up. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit in the air to left. Ozuna on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
So now to the plate, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on the way. Popped up. Voit has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in once again is Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so
the
far.
catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Strike 1. Ball. 1-1.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
He's certainly pushing
2-2.
the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. King is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike. Hut!
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. Wong for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
And Tatis is there for route number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Keston Hiura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 18, Keston Hiura.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Back with one in there for a high strike. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier to...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Justin Topper comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Byron Buxton grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next, it'll be Mike Trout. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Buxton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
First and second here with nobody out. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
On a line, that's a base hit. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Freddie Peralta enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. To the plate now, Carlos Correa. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two 2-0, here it is. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So next to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The left fielder,
Next up, Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now here it comes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a liner. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the ninth.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
So now to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the ninth inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Damn, that hurts. He just got to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
8-0 the final today. The Cards took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Clayton Kershaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Corbin Burns is only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.